So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
So I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Oh, well played. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Messi is having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Neymar, he's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gullit demonstrating his defensive quality there. Hernandez, and he's there to make the challenge. That's the throw. De Ligt. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Neymar! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great vision. He's one-on-one! Hits! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Out towards the flank. Hangs. He's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Taken back almost at once. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Played back towards his own goal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's well positioned here. Takes a shot! Yes! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Maldini becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone.
Good chance here! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Inzaghi, and the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Filippo Inzaghi tries to play it through. Can he spark a counter here? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. Chance, surely! He scored! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found some space. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking.
Big chance! Oh, taken with style! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona, after 22 minutes.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Moves it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. Mbappe. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good-looking ball. Plays a sharp little ball here, and claimed it back swiftly. Neymar could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rashford. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Gullit. And here's Messi. Oh, he's going for goal! Just too high.
Georgia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Danny Vivian. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hazard. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Gets to show off his quick feet. Shoots! Oh, brilliant save!
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Gravenberg cuts it out. Hazard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a good ball through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Now can he find a finish? Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that tested the keeper.
It's certainly a bold...
And the whistle goes for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Quick request for support.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe, he's got away. Nice control. That has not gone well. It's gone in, he's put through his own net.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And here's Baggio, and this is Neymar, and a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driving forward. Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's a threatening ball. He's shot a goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide, and that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's got away. Neymar. It's a searching pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good alertness. Ibrahimovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Messi. Well, they've got it again. Bullet. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Quality ball. Del Piero. And here's Cruyff. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Czech herring after the ball here. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass come.
Big chance! Messi. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Decent chance! No mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Roberto Baggio! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And the volley. Off the post.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Platini. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And here's Baggio. He's picked his way through. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Neymar having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Look at this, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Messi. And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Just a quick
Georgia
announcement.
absolutely
And
dominated that half,
to announce
Peter,
today's
and now
lucky
it's
numbers.
all about
Please
game
watch the screen
management.
if
There's
you have
no
a ticket.
need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Johan Cruyff.
And the second half
Coming
gets
on to
underway.
replace him is number 10, Pele.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pele. Del Piero.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pele. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier path.
Can he finish? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's one-on-one! He's having a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And this is Cruyff. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Oh, terrible pass.
Big chance! He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 11, Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found a way through. He's had a shot!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Rijkaard.
And here's the chance to counter.
Looking for the run.
Pepe gets over and intercepts.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
He's away!
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Floated through. And this is Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Knocks it into space.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Messi.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Messi purring through the gears. Morris ended up in no man's land.
Still goalless at the moment. Steamy. Bullets! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through?
And he's through. It's one-on-one. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To open the scoring. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Not the most accurate pass.
Passes short and sharp.
Alger applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific.
Ibrahimovic.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
And he's managed to get free.
Big chance! Can he finish?
It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alger have reclaimed it. And that's shot, surely! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
No way through there. Looking for options for movement. Messi. And the through ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Oh, good ball!
That's just...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Smoking is only allowed.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already promptly back underway. It's a good run down the right. Some resolute defending there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe gets into a good position. He is just caressing the ball. Chooses to go back. And this is Roberto Baggio. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Goal! After 52 minutes is number 19, Roberto Baggio! Roberto Baggio! Roberto Baggio!
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Pull it. Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's trying one! Tchouameni is on... And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rice is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. That has not gone well. Now it's Havertz. Oh, played through for the wide man. Showing good feet. Throw in. Now this could be a chance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shifted it to the flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And that could set him on his way. Great chance! And it's a goal! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's whipped it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Gullit. And he's picked out the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pass has gone astray. Vieira shows great strength. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Tchouameni. Now it's Havertz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. That's going in strongly.
He's in a good position here. Big chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of the...
He's having a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And here's Messi. That's very neat. Applies the finish! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. And Serginho. He's picked his way through. Oh, great run, magical! Alonso. Zanetti. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio. Xabi Alonso cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Quarter of an hour played. Adams. Knocks it into space. And they're back on the ball again. The ball has bounced loose now. Xabi Alonso looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's going to have his name taken. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Doué has got himself a free kick. It's a quick one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Might want to be careful there.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Doué, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Doué is fouled.
substitution on the field. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change
Messi.
for the first time in the game
Coming on
here.
to replace
Yeah,
him
they're looking for
is
some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Kaká! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Chooses to go back.
Big chance! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
Real chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of a...
Just about within shooting range. Oh, that is rather wayward.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Georgia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And no, he's seen through all of that. Serginho. He's got away. Doué. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
There will be 3 minutes.
This is
at a
Roberto
time.
Baggio. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Rashford. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, they can break here. Aimed beyond the defence. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
A
Coming on
half
the
of
field
massive
is
entertainment and
number
excitement.
23,
A 2-goal margin,
Mbappe.
yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's intervened well there. And it's Baggio. Showing great feet there. Pinches it off him. Mbappe chasing after it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe powering forward here. And he's surging through. Mbappe purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Belletti. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Kaká. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think...
Good effort from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace
Now
him
this could be a
is
chance.
Number 77, Rui Costa. Substitutions
Liverpool
taking
behind,
place.
and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Doué. Bastoni. Almost an hour gone. Neymar. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Pullet, ready to try one. Pullet! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Donadoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Liverpool have a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card. Doué. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gear. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
There is some activity
Neymar.
down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Pullet.
Vinicius
Coming on the
Junior.
field, Number 21.
And it's Serginho.
Koeman. Number 2. Roberto Carlos.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Donadoni. Vinicius shot, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The pass...
And the shots! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Gets a good foot in there. He's well positioned here. Goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xabi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Rui Costa puts his foot on the gas. Rui Costa with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rui Costa proves just a little bit too strong, and it's Zanetti.
Played into space.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Added minutes has been
And
indicated.
that's put paid to a promising move.
Serginho's cross. Gattuso with the clearance. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Zanetti charging forward, the ball at his feet.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Driving forward.
A heavy challenge.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together?
Victory never in doubt in the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers.
Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
And the shot! And it's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cruyff. Neymar. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe, he might be in here. Chance for a shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Takes a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Maradona. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Now it's Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Now it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ribéry. Maldini eases him off the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's there to get it away. Ribéry. Now it's Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. De Ligt. Rudiger. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi going full steam down the flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Davids. Now it's Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Alexander-Arnold. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Conte. And it's Davids.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Maicon gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gullit. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the end.
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gear. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
A quick reminder today that
it's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mbappe shoots! In he goes again. It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koeman, the man that is tenacity personified. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Cruyff. Oh, really good feet. Cruyff tries making a foray down the right. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So it's down to business here.
Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role, a holding midfielder, a box-to-box player.
Yes, and he gets a lot of praise from the people who matter. That's to say his teammates. Engages and forces him off the ball. No way through. No, that's been intercepted. Kaka. Now he's got space here. He can run onto that.
Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ibrahimovic
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, well played, well played.
Looking for options for movement. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cleared without complication. He's a sharp little ball here. Odo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Roberto Baggio! There it is!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Can he finish?
And he's there to clear it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kaka! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Kaka certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Neymar. Ferdinand simply refused to be outdone there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff. Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Gullit. Darren Fletcher. It's Gullit. Can he get it through? Darren Fletcher. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Shot could be on. Cruyff!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Messi. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Ferdinand gets rid without sophistication. Messi. And he's there to make the challenge. And that is a little undercooked. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cruyff. It's a goal kick. Odo.
Georgia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top.
He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Baggio with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
That's a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has been cut short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he plays one through. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, what has happened here? Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Messi. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Kaká takes a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos delivers. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And that could well leave a mark. And that has been clubbed away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Gullit. Lovely feet. Drill. Takes a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. Neymar with the foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 19.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Number 11.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Number 14, Messi. Coming on the field, number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 10, Pele.
And it's Roberto
Number
Carlos.
15, O'Shea.
And it's
Number
hoisted
77,
clear.
Rui Costa.
Messi finds himself offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So, time for changes
Ibrahimovic.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 8, Gattuso. Substitution.
He is through here. That's very neat. Kaka. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
The ball has bounced loose now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well measured. And that has been knocked clear. Maldini eases him off the ball. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Kaka quietly revving up. Gattuso, he has found the way through. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Abbiati, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer after 80 minutes is number 1.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Abbiati.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gets a good foot in there. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Ferdinand, that's an imaginative pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he's hit it long. And he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, super! And a chance! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And there's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Everyone waited for the cross. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. There is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Looking tidy in possession here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good play. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely aimed pass. Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short, swept in, and he's there to get it away. And it's Gullit, driving on and making good progress. And that's a dangerous ball, and he's managed to get free. Spread it left. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. There's the shot! Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Messi, he's gone for goal! Great effort, but no way through. That's a good run down the left. David Villa. So, what can they make of this? Now, he's got space here. And it's hoisted clear. No goals as yet. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff. He could be in here. Oh, great run, magic! Oh, what a mistake! Iraq were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at, and he...
Shot, surely! They've scored! First blood drawn. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Roberto Baggio. He's through now. Roberto Baggio! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola...
Big chance! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Messi.
Is there any support? He might not need. Shot at goal! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Messi certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
And this is Van Basten, and he was quick to react. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now this could be a chance. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's gone loose. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
And he's running. There's the shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and
that's it.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here.
Oh, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Messi. Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Neymar! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan have it back and can go again. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe chasing after it. Saliba. And it's Szoboszlai. Maldini. Played back in. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vieira. Gullit. For Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets to show off his quick feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Oh, nice touch.
Wow, look who's involved.
That's good play. Now, can they get him away? Could move up a gear here. And it's Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Gullit. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Gullit. And here's Gullit. And that's been intercepted. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Cruyff. And he's picked out the run. Gullit might just make this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Cruyff! It's hit the upright. He's got away with one there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help them.
Cruyff! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Skims one in. Milan have the chance to go the other way. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Cruyff. Oh, lovely! Takes a shot! Yes! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Gol! Ha segnato al 44esimo minuto, numero 22.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good spread. In comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to belt it away. Rooney. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rooney. He is through here. Played into the box. Bullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivers the ball.
Well played and well cleared.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rooney. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now, what about a counter-attack? So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Rooney. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Almost half an hour in now. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No foul, says the referee. Oh, good read. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a brilliant interception. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Bullet. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's been taken short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. It could be in here. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Neymar. Gets a good foot in there.
he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Decent chance!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Abiati claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played. That
There will be 1
snuffed
minute
out the
added
danger.
time.
Oh, what's he? It's Basho! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
This is a
Leading 1-0 at the break.
announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution on the field. Number 14, Messi. Coming on
Here
the
we go
field
again, then.
is number 23.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Romario. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Pull it. That's Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff tries making a foray down the right. Gattuso with a fine tackle.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
And it's Neymar. Pepe cuts it out. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's found the way past. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing.
Bullet! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Substitution on the field. Number
Italy
13,
have their third corner.
Neymar. Number 19.
A header! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Nedved.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he shoots! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's managed to get rid. Could move up a gear here. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball is over the line. Ferdinand. Pirlo puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's been shifted off it. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Now that looks a decent ball. That is lovely.
Georgia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And this is Romario. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Pullet with the short one. Thuram plays it forward. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Nedved. Aimed beyond the defence. Ping goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Pelé. O'Shea. And here's Hullet.
Georgia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Gattuso deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's headed upfield, and he's intervened well there. Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. He's had a shot! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And this is Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a sharp pass. And it's Romario.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Opts for safety. Romario. Oh, he's all eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Goal! Number 20, Romario! Romario!
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
O'Shea with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. And he's managed to get free. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good. Romario
Please
picking
join
up
me
the
in
Man of the
wishing
Match
all the
award.
best for Man-
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in... And the shot! There it is! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Georgia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
He's had a shot! They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only...
There's the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! Mbappe! No, not quite.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's come to nothing.
So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. And he cuts out the supply. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Pullet is behind this one. Look at the space here. Big chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Bullet! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's not an especially good pass, that. Foden. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Camavinga. This might spell danger. Real chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick-out. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Foden.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's intervened well there. Driving forward. It could be in here. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. He's onside. Great chance! He's scored! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe! Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it.
There will be 3 minutes added
And it's
time.
Alexander-Arnold. Maldini clears. Darren Fletcher. Now Foden. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's
And we
thoroughly
come to you
deserved,
now with
Peter.
a quick
They've been
request for
quicker to
support
pretty much
for our
everything so
charity
far.
fund,
The only
Chance in
thing
Football.
you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
That gets things going for the second half. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Darren Fletcher. That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's been played through. Now this could be a chance. Alexander-Arnold. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's bustling through here. Liverpool can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Cruyff.
That was lovely, that.
And he's running through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. There will be a throw-in. Camavinga. Guardiola. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. He's found some space. Takes a shot! In he goes again. He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Cristiano Ronaldo. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
The attendance for this match was 28,500.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vieira. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe.